Hello everybody, welcome back for more Let's Play Octopath Traveler'in'. And with me is StarPrincessHLC.
20 years stabbing!
And nobody else is going to get that, sadly. Even though they probably know someone who needs 20 years of stabbing. I know a few people. And JKLantern. Well said. Although you forgot the N on the end of it. There you go.
So yes, last time we were helping Cyrus recover a stolen book.
So that he may numbeth.
Yes.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
And yeah, you are a bit vulnerable to bow.
What is the logical course of action?
Logical course is to
I'll
beat
do
it
my best.
senseless.
Yeah, of course.
And then 20 years stabbing.
Yep.
Now, what next?
I feel like maybe it's the D&D nerd in me talking, but I feel like Cyrus should have had daggers as well.
Eh.
Let's come.
See, I have a feeling that if he actually had any other weapon, he would spend more time trying to research it than actually using it.
And then he'd wind up eating another book.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anything he used would be used in the harvesting and filleting of the books. So let's... see. What do we got here? Various elemental flavor of things.
I am
So-
very fond of lightning. Also ice.
So the great thing about Cyrus in the early game is he covers a lot of
Yeah,
elements.
he just doesn't have lightning at the moment. And I have a feeling we don't want to get the attack all skill yet because it's a little expensive. Tiny
Yeah.
bit
Yes, it
pricey
is.
to use. And it won't be very long before we get there anyway because he's, what, 37 points away?
Mhm.
Yeah, I suspect he's going to level up as soon as we hit that boss.
Yep. Which, speaking of, and just in case, this is the guy that we suspected of stealing the book from the special archive.
Yep.
I know it hadn't been that long since everyone else has seen it, but for us, it's been a week.
Yes, it has.
20 years stabbing.
What?
Come on, we weren't that quiet. We were swinging around things and casting spells.
Oh god, it's Russell Crowe! He's gonna sing Les Mis at us!
Oh no.
I almost went with the South Park reference there.
It turns out I can't fight cancer, so I found someone with cancer.
Yes.
Apparently a
Excuse
friend
me.
of my sister-in-law's has met Russell Crowe, and, it wasn't,
A moment
There-
of your time.
it's not gonna make their top 10 experiences, let's put it that way.
It is like when I met Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I think I remember Hugh Jackman mentioning that he did not have a great relationship with Russell Crowe either.
Mm.
I think that could be because he's Australian and Russell Crowe's New Zealander.
Maybe. Don't deny it. You wanted the book's tastiness all to yourself.
It needed a pinch of salt. How dare you! These should be au naturel!
The salt would only ruin the natural flavor of the fibers.
You're right, I should just put ranch on it. The horror!
When did you move to Oklahoma?
I was about to say. I
Truth is,
I know I've said this in another stream series, I can't remember which one, but like 5 or 6 years ago on the radio, like somebody had done a poll about each state's favorite food item and they were going through a couple of them and I was like, okay,
Huh?
Oklahoma's gonna be like steak or brisket or on the outside it's gonna be like fried okra. Like, it'll be one of those. I was wrong. It was ranch, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's not a food.
Granted, I like ranch dressing on my salad. But, you know, I'm Oklahoman, so...
People put ranch on everything here.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
My
Ice
dad
cream?
tried to.
And this guy just slipped up massively. He does not have the functioning brain cell.
No, that's the snow beep.
Oh.
Ah, the music.
Yep.
This one's gonna get claimed.
What isn't gonna get claimed?
Well, the first 4 I uploaded, numbers 1 and 4 got claimed because of Hanet's theme and the main theme. 2 and 3 did not.
Huh.
God's damned. Well, I guess when you have multiple of them, they all have to damn it at the same time or it doesn't count, right?
Yep. We have 2 or more gods damning this book.
Wait, if it's a god's dam, would it be an orgy?
I don't know if they damn an orgy. At least not all of them. Maybe one of them would.
Yeah, maybe.
We have become Cyrus, ace detective.
Can we get Cyrus investigations?
Imagine Cyrus and Detective Pikachu.
Oh dear God.
Well, we do have a snow beep with us.
We
Yes.
do? You meddling kids and your snow leopard.
I don't think this one will listen to reason.
My God, you grew.
Come in, if thou darest.
How come he gets to be large?
Growth
Well, we
spurt?
know he's we know the 2 things over there are vulnerable to lightning. Yep.
Okay, so we gotta get the character from Final Fantasy 13. Got it.
What is the
Yeah, not
logical
vulnerable
course
to
of
that.
action?
I'm just going to see that they are vulnerable to almost nothing I have melee-wise.
So you think those things would be vulnerable to fire because they're icy?
You would think. I don't have that much light. I don't have that much fire on me, though. Only one character with a fire spell.
Yeah.
Well then.
I mean, to be fair, only 2 characters by default have fire spells.
Oh, you're weak to staff, of course.
Makes sense.
Let's see.
Or maybe he's weak to axe?
Maybe. I am attacking the water. There it is. It is weak to axe.
Course of
Okay.
action.
Yeah, that
He
makes sense.
himself
considering
is
what-
weak to staff, so.
Actually, it does make sense that the ice would be weak to axe because what do you use to chop up ice in the winter? A pickaxe.
Eh. So
I mean,
let's see.
I use a butter knife at work, but that's just because that's all I have access to.
You need a flamethrower.
Lightning hits them all anyway.
Smite
Okay.
them down.
Unlimited power!
Well, they're not in trouble yet. But if I could, I will.
All lightning. Smite them down.
Let an
Yeah, I remember
arrow
this
fly
was
and
not one of the harder fights.
Nah,
Yeah.
doesn't help that, you know, Cyrus has the power of the elements on his side. He is the Avatar.
Yep. Yeah,
Oh, well.
the only magical elements that Cyrus doesn't get natively are
Not be defeated.
Light and dark.
and wind. Wind
Oh,
is
yeah.
a bitch and a half to get, which we'll be
Yeah.
talking about later.
I think there's one character who specializes in it.
Yeah, yes.
Lantern has opinions on that one.
We'll get there.
Parallel.
Yeah.
What next?
How does ice get dizzy?
Ask a Cryogonal from Pokemon.
Yeah,
Here I go.
or even a Glaceon.
Yep.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
He just literally threw the book at us.
We could have eaten that, you bastard.
It was literally
That's-
called Tome Toss.
Let in
Don't
the
you
hunt
know that
begin.
it's a shame to waste good food?
He's muttering an incantation, and I don't have an easy way to...
I think he's weak to fire.
Well, he's weak
Possibly.
to staff. I need to try to...
Let
I
in the
need to
hunt
try to,
begin.
Now, what next?
My turn now.
Okay, that'll break him.
Yep.
Before he
Let
can
the
get off
hunt
whatever he was
begin.
planning there. Sadly, I'm out of all my
I'll do my best.
battle points.
Except on Ophelia.
Yep.
Oh, there's only one target, so.
Yep.
Ooh, it was a palindrome.
What next?
A man, a plan, a canal, Panama.
Now, what next?
We panic in a pew.
I'll do my best.
Go
Still
hang a
fit.
What
go
next?
hang a salami. I'm a lasagna hog.
Well then.
UFO
What next?
tofu.
What's this? What's this now?
Aww. Granted,
Aw,
that was
man.
the best character for him to do that to.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was smart enough to silence the mage.
Did mom pop? Mom did.
But don't hop on pop.
You can use an item. I've got a... Gotta
this?
keep him from doing that.
Yep.
You stop that.
Let's try this.
That and I've got 18 of those.
What next? Get coming.
I'll do my best.
That is a very fashionable dress that Russell is wearing.
She did not sound like she was hurting.
Let in the hunt beginning.
I'm just gonna
What
chip
next?
away at you until you decide you want to, do your thing again.
But at least now, Cyrus is no longer silenced.
Yep.
Well then.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
Let your
heal.
wounds be healed.
Let in my arrow fly. Coming.
690.
Yep.
The hunt ended.
Snow Beep.
Animality.
Cyrus came 1 point away from leveling up.
Again.
Uh-huh.
You should have recorded a pop jingle then.
Yeah.
That would have done it.
Yeah.
Cat loves food, yeah, yeah.
Just so.
Cat loves food, yeah. And here we come to kind of the theme of Cyrus'
It is not
story.
Knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
He is the reading rainbow guy.
Yeah, the overarching theme of Cyrus's story in general is the importance and possible dangers of sharing knowledge, and what it means to be a good steward of knowledge. Basically, each story has an
Thank you.
overarching theme.
Mhm.
Indeed.
See, I keep looking at the fact that he's holding a book and just thinking, oh, he's holding a pipe like Sherlock Holmes.
Does kind of look like it, doesn't it?
Yep.
Mhm.
And I'm sure that's partly the energy they were going for.
I mean, he's kind of the opposite of Sherlock Holmes if you think about it. At least in terms of the ladies.
He's also, I mean, just completely oblivious, so...
Yeah.
Then again, neither of them really seem to have any interest.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my point. That's my point. Neither of them had interest, but whereas Sherlock Holmes absolutely despised women, Cyrus is just like, you exist, but I'm not interested in you, and I have no clue if you are interested in me.
You are not a new book.
I can't eat you.
Wait.
Actually,
Mwah! Good night, everybody.
So we're still missing a book, and it is the
Yeah.
It's the Necronomicon.
Great, we can summon Cat Thulu.
Yep.
What is this, gibbous?
Oh no. If the cat starts talking to us, we'll
I
know.
see.
yes.
So which one is the section that was donated by Momo's father?
Oh my.
We have a curtain in front of it. And all the books are behind plastic tarps.
Actually,
Most intriguing.
You with the exceptionally long hair here.
Sephiroth?
Not quite that long. And a little too dark.
Is
Anti-Sephiroth?
Could be.
And now for the fun of this chapter. But Lantern, we got through most of the important things in this chapter. What do you mean the fun in this chapter? Oh, just watch.
May run us a little long, but we will go ahead and get this cutscene out of the way.
It is expectedeth.
I think we're in the wrong place.
Yes, we are. We're in the palace. But for the first time, we have a full team that is getting stuck on the scenery.
Well, we only have a full team because Ophelia's got a follower.
Yep. That follower's gonna be with us for a while too, I think.
Yep. That cleric is just very confused, like, why am I here?
I brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Enter. Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you?
I haven't found a book yet. Do you need a lozenge?
Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
I should
Yeah,
get the mouse bait
think?
ready.
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ears.
Something about a book cover made of mouse bacon.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Oh my.
Have you seen him at all in the past 2 years? Have you
I have a feeling-
noticed him at all?
I have a feeling this guy just lives in his office.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
Like, he pulls out, there's a bed under the desk.
and you believe this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
at the top of the desk is nothing but just a thin blotter, and he pulls it back, and there's the bed. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks like it'd work. I know people who would have done that at
It is
work too.
unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
Balderdash!
Isn't that a level in some video game?
I would
Oh, wait, it's
like
a Crash
to take
Bandicoot
your
level.
words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple.
You
Yeah,
ask
he
him
said
to-
so, and you said say so.
Yeah. So you're not
A
even gonna take his
rumor
word on
regarding
it.
the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly.
You want the old tome all to yourself?
You bastard.
If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied.
I mean, aren't you literally the only person that actually has heard of this rumor?
That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
I don't understand at all, and don't call me Shirley.
And
Sorry,
so what
had
do
to
you
say it.
intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure his hands are crossed behind his back doing that.
Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical?
I mean, this headmaster has a picture of himself above his desk.
Professor Albright is put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing field work in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
It would
I have
stay-
a reputation?
I was gonna say, it's gonna stay intact so long as you don't say anything.
My reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Yeah, it's standing slightly behind me, has short black hair, bad mustache.
Clearly compensating for something.
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity? For what?
The headmaster's like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be mad about this.
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field.
You see, I've heard that other places have competent headmasters, and I want to go see it for myself.
Yes?
I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago.
And a competent headmaster.
And mouse bacon.
If I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey.
Like I'm telling you, wise ass.
Good day to you, Headmaster.
An enigma as ever, that one.
I'm sure both of them are good guys.
They're perfectly fine, yeah.
I'm going to go stare at myself in the mirror again.
Professor!
Sir, that's just a painting. I'm going to stare at myself in the mirror now.
Oh, Therese, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
News
How?
travels real fast.
Carrier pigeon.
Then you heard true.
They foxed it.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
You're sorry?
Dun dun dun.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
It's amazing
Cut.
he actually put that together.
Oh, but wait.
You knew?
Not until just this moment, when you apologized. And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
Wait
Like I
for it.
said, it is amazing he put that together.
See, you say that.
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question.
Emotional
I just
guitar
wanted
music.
You to pay more attention to me.
I mean, you could just go up and talk to him like she does.
Yeah, and look at what your meddling got you. He's leaving forever.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble. I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
Time for the
Worry
best
not,
moment of this
my dear.
chapter.
It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor. Besides, I am not entirely without fault in the matter.
My god, is he aware of emotions?
Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Can he actually pick up a social cue?
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies.
That's
Bravo.
a nat one.
Bravo, Cyrus. Bravo.
That one on the insight check.
With
I
disadvantage.
have always striven to treat all my students equally.
No, he had advantage. He just rolled 2 nat ones.
And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to
God, I
answer
love
them.
Cyrus's musical theme.
Mhm.
Good waltz.
Yeah.
It fits him
In
perfectly.
doing so,
Except for the fact
gave
that he'll
him the
never
impression
dance a
that I
waltz.
favored her above
Yep.
you and the others.
Or if he will, it will
This
just be
is not my
for
intention,
scientific
But
reasons.
I am at fault all the same.
Majestic cape flowing in the breeze to majestic music.
If only
Keep
I
it
had seen
billowing.
you for the ardent
No
and
kip.
devoted young scholar that you are.
If they could go more detailed with the look on her face, you know exactly what look there would be.
Yeah.
My God, he's an idiot.
Yep.
I may have dodged a bullet here.
Professor. Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yes?
That's putting it kindly.
Yes.
So Cyrus is the closest we get to a straight-up comic relief character, and I love
And
it.
he's completely unintentional in the process.
Yep.
In that case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
If the good
No,
Lord's willing
bye.
and the creek don't rise.
I do not see why not, provided we both still live.
See, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise. I was right.
Good job, girl. You played yourself and probably saved yourself a lot of headaches. But
And
on
this
that
is why
note,
you should not be interested in your teachers.
but on that note, it is definitely time to call this a video.
Yep.
That went a half hour because that cutscene and us clowning on it.
Worth it.
Yeah, worth it. Totally worth it. So, until next time, take care, everyone. And it's about time for us to head off to our next partner.
Oh boy.
Bye-bye.